Northern Ireland manager Michael O'Neill attended the Vauxhall Schools Cup Finals Day at Ballymena Showgrounds, and he was impressed by the standard of the games.
Yeah, there's been some good play. I saw the game earlier with St Malachy's. I think it was under 12 who won the game, played very well. A couple of good goals in there as well. And in this game, obviously, St Malachy's and St Columns, it's 1-0 St Columns at the minute. A great goal from Conor Quigley. So it's always nice to see the lads play.
Up until last night, we all thought we had to play the Barcelona way, but how do you feel about the way the games are played and the way the young lads are playing football in Northern Ireland today?
I think, to be fair, it's difficult today. The pitch is quite bobbly and it is windy, but I think, the game has changed, and certainly, the game now is about the possession of the ball and how that gives you control of the game, and you play from that platform, and certainly I think we have to improve in that area. It's something I've tried to do with the senior team. I think we have passed the ball well in a number of games. I think the players enjoy playing that way as well, but ultimately you have to try and win games as well, so it's about getting that balance, As you rightly say, the game last night, we saw Barcelona being well beaten, but equally we saw them beaten by an absolutely fabulous team as well. And while Bayern Munich were a little bit more physical and maybe slightly more direct, they still played some excellent football.
And you need to be strong at the back, and Barcelona weren't, for all their great attacking flair, and Northern Ireland have been always pretty good at defending.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the game now, set pieces are a huge part in the game, simple as that. And the first two goals last night were an example of that. They lost goals to set pieces, and I think that every team has an Achilles heel, and that's certainly Barcelona's. Certainly at international level, I think we're a team that we have to try and make most of our opportunities from set pieces. We maybe haven't done as well at that as what we could have done in the qualifying games, and it's imperative that you defend well at set pieces. But we have a number. Defenders are probably the strongest part of our squad at this minute in time. We have most of our options in that area of the pitch, and as you rightly say, we have a good track record defensively.
Every 4 years England seem to fail at the World Cup, and there's always this look into what went wrong, and they always seem to think, oh, are we doing something wrong? Are we doing something wrong, or are we making progress? The AFA does an awful lot of work, of course, at grassroots level. Yeah,
I think it's always hard to measure it, what progress is. I think we have a very limited pool of players. We don't have a professional league in this country as well, so that in itself is a massive challenge. We have to get export players at 16 so that we have more and more professional players, which will strengthen our international pool. The game in the UK, I think in general, is there's that many foreign players at the top level now that British players do find it difficult to come through and establish themselves in the Premier League. We have only 6 players, for example, that are at Premier League clubs. Recently, Roy Hodgson, I think, quoted that only 33% of the players in the Premier League were English. So that's an indication of the challenge I think that home-based managers face, and certainly I'm no different from that respect.
You nearly got hit there. I thought you should. In your day, you would have trapped that.
I don't know about that.
In fact, in your day, I remember watching you here when you were very young and just scoring a goal here in that Coleraine Ballymena Irish League game many, many years ago. Does it seem many years ago to you now?
It does. I played a number of finals here. I went to school here in Ballymena at All Saints Primary School. We used to play a lot of our finals out in this pitch, and also for St Louis Grammar School. So it's nice to be back here. It's great for the lads. This is a great facility for to host a day like this, and the opportunity for the lads to play. And for some of these guys, it'll be the biggest game they've played for their school, and you see what it means to them. The winning and the losing. There's a lot of disappointed faces when you're handing out the medals, and also a lot of joyous scenes from the victors as well. But it's a great day for them all, and something they'll remember.